What's up, everybody? King of Fomo here, coming at you with your daily crypto update. So last year was the year of the meme coins. The year before that was the year of the NFTs, and this year seems like it's shaping up to be the year of the Layer 1 solutions for Ethereum, or also known as the Zero Knowledge year. So there's been a lot of other coins that have people are excited about airdrops and using their ecosystems, and just connecting things with Ethereum to make Ethereum a more scalable network. So I wanted to put everyone's expectations in check here as far as what to expect for the prices of these coins and what's going to happen with these airdrops and all that stuff. Just so you guys can have a perspective that makes a little more sense than just looking at people who are saying moonshot, claim, airdrop. So like I said, there's been three main airdrops that people are excited about. One of them being Arbitrum, which did just happen, which was very, very successful in terms of the price of Arbitrum. I mean, let's go ahead and take a look right now and see the price of Arbitrum. Let's go ahead and find it. Arbitrum, currently sitting at $1.27. When people on average got about 2,000 Arbitrum tokens for just clicking a couple buttons in 2021. So that's been an enormous return. And Arbitrum has been a system that has been growing since 2020, 2019, and really has been growing a lot in terms of who's been using the network, the total value locked in the network, and the growth overall, and just the importance of using a solution to Ethereum to make it a little bit cheaper. So Arbitrum was a big deal. So something to put in check for you guys is, are the rest of these chains going to be as big of a deal as Arbitrum? So the two that we can kind of take a look at is ZkSync, which a lot of people are talking about right now. You'll see tons and tons of other videos of people telling you how to claim the ZkSync airdrop. Of course, ZkSync and Starknet have not announced an airdrop, but if they do one, they'll reward people who have been using their network. So a lot of these other YouTubers and people are talking to people about how to use the network, just to, park your spot so you're ready to claim that airdrop if they do decide to do one. That's the whole point of those videos. And Starknet is the same thing, but you have to really take a look at these ecosystems and say, are they really going to live up to the hype and the expectations? So I've looked at Starknet, and I was going to go ahead and do my own video about how to claim your Starknet airdrop. You can go to do kinds of swaps here. You can go look at DeFi Llama, see how much volume is on Starknet. Dune has a lot of facts about Starknet as well. We have a lot of other websites which really explains what Starknet is. But I came to the conclusion that this isn't as awesome a service as Arbitrum. So I looked at Arbitrum, and Arbitrum was like, oh, this is pretty intuitive and easy to use. Starknet is a little bit harder to use. You have to download a different wallet. Technically, they're not going to have the speed and the cheapness as Arbitrum has. So there are definitely some downsides to Starknet. So before you go and say that, man, Starknet's going to give us a free $5,000 just for using the network, personally, at least in its current state, I don't see Starknet's airdrop being worth nearly as much as Arbitrum's airdrop if they decide to do one. But I do still think it'll be worth something. And the same case goes with ZkSync. ZkSync has some problems of its own. So keep that in mind. They have their alpha mainnet out, which you can play around with right now. Starknet is, I think that's also alpha mainnet too, so you can kind of play around with both of their mainnets. And you have to understand that they're both in very primitive state points right now, in terms of how it can be used and just user experience, right? User experience is not the best for ZkSync or for Starknet. And really, I mean, at the end of the day, what these companies want you to do, what these coins want you to do, is they want you to test out the coin. They want you to use the environment and to grow with the environment over the next couple of years. So if you're not doing that, don't really expect too much in return. And really, if you stay plugged into the system, you stay plugged into Starknet and ZkSync and Polygon ZkEVM, the payoff is going to happen, but it's going to happen over the span of multiple years. So that's where your expectations should be in the check right now. Even if these guys decide to do airdrops very quickly, like in a couple months, I don't think that's where the massive return is going to be in any of these coins. I think the massive return is going to be when they become widely adopted, widely used, and really just more owned and smoothed out in terms of the user experience over the next 2 to 3 years with both of these, ZkSync and with Starknet. So keep that in mind. And the same case goes with Polygon. Polygon ZkEVM is supposed to be launching in a few hours. Actually, today it's the 27th. Technically, it's 1 a.m. But ZK Day is today. It's the 27th. And I think the same case is going to be true. Do I expect a massive pump from Polygon as soon as ZkSync goes live? No. Or ZkEVM goes live? No, I don't really expect that. Do I expect a massive pump in Polygon in the next week or so? No, not really. But do I expect to see really positive sentiment on all three of these networks in the next 2 or 3 years as the network grows, as the user base grows? Yes, I think that it's going to be a slow burn for all of these, but if you are a person that has stayed plugged in the space for Polygon ZkEVM, for ZkSync, and for Starknet, you're going to be the expert in the systems, a year and a half, 2 years from now. And that's where, you might have another DeFi boom with these ecosystems, and you're not going to have to stumble your way to figure out how it works. So that's my advice for those of you who are looking at claiming airdrops for any of these, in addition to just using the system, getting the airdrop real quick and forgetting about it for the next year and a half until they do the airdrop. Stick around, see what they're doing, and see how things are evolving. A lot of these different companies are claiming they're going to do different things for Ethereum overall. Starknet talks a lot about gaming and how they can really make Web3 gaming a real thing. The privacy is there. Companies should be able to jump in on this as they have the privacy available with zero knowledge in all three of these. So yeah, and Polygon, same thing. They also talk about gaming too. They have some partnerships with some pretty cool stuff. So as these partnerships evolve, guys, follow the Twitters, follow the Discords, and mess around with the community, the ecosystems that are there. There's a lot of websites. I mean, for Starknet, there's just like Google Starknet ecosystem, and it tells you all of the different stuff that's available and live. And I'm sure that ZkSync and Polygon ZkEVM will have similar website that just gives you a overall list of the things available in the systems, and that is where I'm going to stay plugged in. I'm not going to be a moon boy and tell you guys Polygon's going to $10 tomorrow because it's ZK Day, but I just wanted to put your expectations in check. Alright guys, that's everything for today. I'll catch you in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. If you're not a Patreon member, consider following me over on Patreon to get access to my videos early. I did release this video before ZK Day, but if you're watching this on YouTube, you're probably watching it after all the craziness of ZK Day from Polygon has gone through, which honestly, I might eat my foot for saying this. I don't think it's going to be that crazy of a day. Alright guys, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.